Hey there, welcome to the channel. Welcome to hendrablog, where learning never stops. Thanks for joining us. Let's dive into today's lesson. Let's get started. Daqoiqul Akhbar. Chapter 44. The Portals of Paradise. Ibn Abbas radiallahu anhu shared a profound vision. Paradise is adorned with 8 magnificent doors of gold, each sprinkled with shimmering pearls. Inscribed upon the first door is a sacred message welcoming the prophets and messengers, alongside the martyrs and the generous souls. The second door stands as a testament to those who pray diligently, perfecting their ablution and the pillars of their prayer. The third door opens for those who give zakat with a heart full of sincerity. The fourth door invites those who enjoin good and forbid evil, embodying the essence of righteousness. The fifth door is reserved for those who master their desires, cutting off the chains of lust. The sixth door welcomes the pilgrims who embark on Hajj and Umrah, embracing the journey of devotion. The seventh door is a call to those who strive valiantly in jihad, standing firm in their faith. Finally, the eighth door is a sanctuary for the pious, those who turn away from forbidden things and engage in good deeds, including honoring their parents and nurturing the bonds of kinship, among other virtuous acts. And there are 8 kinds of paradise. The first is known as Darul Jalal, the most exquisite paradise crafted from luminous white pearls. The second is referred to as Darul Salam, a paradise formed from radiant red pearls. The third is called Jannatul Ma'wa, a paradise created from vibrant green emeralds. The fourth is known as Jannatul Khuldi, a paradise made from stunning red marjan, a type of beautiful pearl. The fifth is called Jannatul Na'im, a paradise composed of gleaming white silver. The sixth is known as Jannatul Firdaus, a paradise forged from brilliant red gold. The seventh is referred to as Jannatul Aden, a paradise crafted from sparkling white diamonds. The eighth is called Darul Qarar, a paradise made from rich red gold. And Darul Qarar stands as the final paradise. Heaven, Darul Qarar, stands as the pinnacle of all celestial realms, a place of unparalleled beauty and majesty. This divine abode features 2 magnificent doors, each adorned with exquisite craftsmanship. One door is fashioned from radiant gold, while the other gleams with the elegance of silver. The distance between the sky and each door is as vast as the expanse between heaven and earth. Within this heavenly sanctuary, the structures rise from bricks of gold and silver, while the ground is graced with the fragrance of musk. The dust sparkles with the essence of anbar, the grass flourishes with zafaran, the palaces shimmer like pearls, the stage glows with the brilliance of yakut, and the doors are crafted from the finest johar. In this paradise, a river of mercy meanders gracefully, its waters nourishing the land with a gentle embrace. The pebbles that line its banks are crafted from pearls, gleaming with a purity that surpasses even the freshest dew, and their sweetness rivals that of the finest honey. In paradise, there flows the river Kautsar, a sacred stream bestowed upon our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Its banks are adorned with trees crafted from diamonds and rubies, shimmering with divine beauty. In this heavenly realm, we also find the river Kafur, the river Tasnim, the river Salsabil, and the exquisite river Rahiqul Makhtum. Beyond these magnificent rivers, an endless expanse of countless streams awaits, each one a testament to the boundless grace of paradise. In the hadith from the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he shared, "On the night I was ascended to the heavens, the entirety of paradise was unveiled before me. I beheld 4 rivers, the first, a river of water that transformed in hue. The second, a river of milk that retained its delightful flavor. The third, a river of wine, khamr, and the fourth, a river of pure, crystalline honey. As Allah the Almighty proclaims, "In it flow rivers of water, unchanging in taste and aroma, rivers of milk, eternally consistent in flavor, rivers of wine, delightful to those who partake, and rivers of pure honey." Al-Quran, Muhammad 15. So I inquired, "O Gabriel, from where do these rivers originate and where do they flow?" Gabriel responded, "The course of this river leads to the lake of Kautsar, and its source remains a mystery to me. Seek knowledge from Allah Ta'ala, or you may witness it yourself." Thus, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam turned to his Lord in prayer. In that moment, an angel appeared, greeting the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and said, "O Muhammad, close your eyes." I obeyed and shut my eyes. The angel then instructed, "Open your eyes." As I did, I found myself beside a magnificent tree where a dome of shimmering white diamonds stood before me. This dome was adorned with a door of green yakut, its lock crafted from red gold. If all the beings of the world, both jinn and humans, were to gather upon that dome, they would appear as mere birds perched upon a mountain. Beneath this dome, I beheld 4 rivers flowing gracefully. As I contemplated returning, the angel asked, "Why do you hesitate to enter the dome?" I replied, "How can I enter when the door is locked?" The angel encouraged, "Open the door." I questioned, "How do I do that?" The angel replied, "The key is already in your hand." I asked, "What is the key?" The angel responded, "It is the phrase, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim." Approaching the door, I recited, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, and the lock clicked open, allowing me to step inside the dome. I witnessed the rivers flowing from the 4 pillars of the dome. As I prepared to exit, the angel asked, "Do you wish to see and understand what lies within?" I answered, "Yes," and the angel urged, "Look again." Upon gazing, I noticed inscriptions on the 4 pillars, each bearing the words, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I observed a river of water emerging from the mim of Bismi, a river of milk flowing from the ha of Allah, a river of khamr, alcohol, springing from the mim of Ar-Rahman, and a river of honey flowing from the mim of Ar-Rahim. In that moment, I realized that the essence of these 4 rivers stemmed from the sacred phrase, Basmalah. Allah proclaimed, "O Muhammad, whoever among your nation invokes me by this name, and the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam utters with a sincere heart the words, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, then I shall grant him to drink from those 4 rivers." Then Allah Ta'ala bestowed upon the people of paradise the joy of drinking on Saturday from the pure waters of paradise. On Sunday, they savored the sweetness of paradise's honey. Monday brought the richness of paradise's milk, while Tuesday offered the exquisite delight of paradise's wine. As they indulged in the wine, a wave of euphoria enveloped them, lifting their spirits for 1,000 years until they arrived at a magnificent mountain crafted from the most fragrant musk, radiating purity. From beneath this mountain flowed the enchanting Salsabil River. They quenched their thirst with the crystal-clear waters of the Salsabil River. At that moment, it was Wednesday. Then they soared through the skies for a millennium until they arrived at a magnificent palace. Within this grand abode stood a lofty bed, accompanied by exquisite glasses, all prepared as foretold in the verse. Each of them took their place upon the bed, and soon a refreshing drink of zanjabil was presented to them, marking the moment on a Thursday. They savored this delightful beverage, and for 1,000 years they were enveloped in soft white clouds, journeying until they reached the seat of the righteous. On that fateful Friday, they settled upon an eternal platter, and then a drink of rahikum maktum, adorned with musk, was brought forth. With anticipation, they lifted the lid and indulged in its richness. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam once proclaimed, "They are the ones who engage in virtuous actions and steer clear of wrongdoing." The essence of the trees of heaven. Ka'ab, may Allah be pleased with him, shared, "I inquired of the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him, about the trees of paradise. These trees are eternal. Their branches never wither, their leaves never fall, and their fruits remain untouched. Among them, the grandest is the thuba tree, with roots crafted from diamonds, a trunk of ruby, branches of emerald, and leaves woven from the finest silk. This magnificent tree boasts 70,000 branches, each reaching towards the throne, while its lowest branches grace the skies of our world. In paradise, there exists no space devoid of beauty, no dome, and no chamber that does not cradle a magnificent tree, offering its shade to all beneath its boughs. This tree bears fruits that fulfill every longing of the heart. Its essence in our world mirrors that of the sun, whose source resides in the heavens, casting its radiant beams to illuminate every corner of existence. Ali radiallahu anhu shared, "I convey from various hadiths that the essence of the tree of paradise is crafted from silver, with some of its leaves shimmering in silver and others glistening in gold. If the roots that embrace this magnificent tree are of gold, then its branches reach out in silver. Conversely, if its roots are of silver, then its branches flourish in gold." In the grand tapestry of existence, the trees of the world find their roots firmly planted in the earth, while their branches stretch towards the heavens, for this world often bears the weight of corruption. Yet behold the tree of paradise, a magnificent anomaly with its roots reaching into the sky and its branches embracing the ground below. As Allah Ta'ala beautifully expresses, "The fruits are within reach, and it will be said to them, savor the delights and drink with joy for the good deeds you performed in the days gone by." Al-Quran Al-Haqqa 23-24. Its dust is a blend of musk, amber, and kaffir, while its rivers flow with milk, honey, wine, and crystal clear water. As the wind whispers through the trees, the leaves caress one another, creating a symphony from their gentle friction, a sound that is truly melodious. With the sanad from Ali radiallahu anhu, he conveyed the words of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. "Indeed, in paradise, there exists a magnificent tree, from whose top flows forth garments, and beneath it are horses adorned with wings, equipped with saddles, and under the guidance of their riders. These splendid creatures are embellished with rubies, and they do not defecate or urinate. Those who mount these horses are the cherished friends of Allah, soaring through the heavens of paradise. In awe, the inhabitants of paradise will exclaim, 'O my Lord, how did your servant attain such exalted status?' Allah Ta'ala will respond, 'They are the ones who prayed while others slept. They fasted while others indulged. They engaged in striving, jihad, while others rested beside their loved ones. They generously spent their wealth in my cause while others held back.'" From Abu Huraira radiallahu anhu, "Verily, in paradise there exists a magnificent tree, and whoever ascends it will find solace beneath its shade for 100 years, an unyielding shade that never falters. As proclaimed by the word of Allah Ta'ala, and expansive shade, and flowing waters, and plentiful fruits, which do not cease, their fruits, and are not forbidden to take." Al-Quran Al-Waqiyah 30-33. The essence of time in our world is marked by the moments before the sun graces us with its light, and those that follow its descent, lingering until the clouds fade away, allowing the night to envelop the earth. Indeed, this time is a vast expanse of shadow, as beautifully expressed in the words of Allah Ta'ala, "Have you not reflected on the creation of your Lord, how He stretches and contracts the shadows? And if He desires, He can make them everlasting. Then we set the sun as a beacon for them." Al-Quran Al-Furqan 45. specifically before the dawn breaks and after the sun dips below the horizon, until we embrace the depths of night. It was narrated from the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He said, "Shall I not share with you about the hour that resembles some of the hours of paradise? The hour is that precious time before the sun rises, when shadows stretch long, mercy is abundant, and blessings are plentiful." Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on our latest content. We appreciate your support and look forward to bringing you more exciting videos. Stay tuned and see you next time.